Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is RK. Thank you for checking out the channel here. And this is going to be my analysis of what basically happened today. Because at the very bottom, we did see us going from about 33 and shooting up within, I don't know, a 10-minute time frame to about $41 and kind of tapering off a little bit since then. So, what the hell happened? Well, let's go over it. First, to do that, we're going to go over what happened within the last 2 weeks. As you saw in my previous video, in my previous chart, and if you haven't already, just go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to on this video. I'm not monetizing or anything. It's really just to get the information out to the people. So anybody who shares it and everything like that, I greatly appreciate it. So back to the other chart, we were in a downtrend for about 2 weeks. And now it seems like we're potentially breaking out of that. But how can we really tell to see if we are? Well, there's a couple of different ways. And as people know that have been following me, I use Elliott wave theory. And so I'm going to be going through my wave count here and explaining why I think that this is going to be the reversal. So Elliott wave works in a 5-wave pattern. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The one is going to be the motive wave, which is an upwards wave, or in this case downwards, but I'm just going to use this as an example. But you have a upwards wave, a downwards wave, a corrective wave, an upwards wave, which is your third wave, which is going to be the longest wave typically in an Elliott wave pattern. You have your fourth wave, which is going to be a corrective, and then your fifth wave. So to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to actually flip our chart. And by doing that, it's going to give you a little bit more of an easier to follow Elliott wave pattern. So your 1 with your ABC coming down for your corrective 2. If you were to do a Fibonacci retracement on this, it does come out to about the 0.5 Fibonacci, which is perfect. That's exactly where we'd want a reversal point to be. Then you have a third wave, which is going to be your longest wave here. Moving into a fourth wave, which is typically going to be your more complex, kind of corrective wave. And so you can see that's labeled here with a A, B, C, D, and E. And then you can see my individual, how I was able to do the individual counts between there, but I'm not going to go into that. And then you have your fifth wave here. What's also kind of typical of your Elliott wave pattern is you have your first wave is going to be the length of your fifth wave. And so without really doing it, I've already measured it and I promise that it is, so I won't take the time to do that on this video. But the way I would do it is taking an info line on TradingView, just kind of measuring from here to here, and then just pulling it up and making sure that it matches with the same amount of pixels and everything like that. So like I said, I'm not going to do that whole process here because really I just want to focus on what I'm seeing. So if we're going to, again, invert the chart, a couple of key levels that you want to look at for a major reversal point. I would say this was a deeper retracement that we probably would have liked, any of us, but 33 was always the 786 retracement. And so any lower than that would have been acceptable. If you've seen my tweets, everything, in the 30 range or even 2860 or 2892, I believe was the number. So even those numbers were actually still acceptable because they didn't really invalidate the count. But honestly, if we would have dropped to that, I was very, very bearish on us dropping to that bearish of a count or that low of a count. So I'm really hoping that this is the reversal. It does look like it, but it doesn't feel like we're out of the woods yet, because I do feel like our levels to make sure that we are going to be around this 4180 area. Then of course we have this area here, which is the 48, which we still have a little bit to go. And then our major reversal point is going to be the 52. So once we are in the 52, that's when we really know that this third wave is going to just moon. That's where the moon, comes in. Because after that, where do we really have to go as far as resistance? And you'd have to go pretty far back to be able to find that. And so you're going to be able to fill that gap pretty easily. So if there's any questions, let me know. Thanks for anybody who left comments and anybody who tweets me. Like I said, be sure to share this video, and thanks again for watching.